Let's start off the review with obviously the biggest drop that I can remember. I can't remember somebody having potentially a top 5 grade on him for some evaluators of note, and he winds up being a 5th round pick. What's your assessment of Shedeur Sanders drafting, Mike?
Yeah, this is a hard one for me because I've never met the kid.
Right.
And at the quarterback position, that's critical. So let's start with the evaluation. I mean, my evaluation of him, and I told you on the air, was I had a similar grade and a similar profile as I did with Bo Nix a year ago, but I had a second day grade on Bo Nix. Okay. Kind of feel the same way with Jackson Dart, kind of a second day grade. Quarterbacks typically get pushed up a little bit. It wouldn't have surprised me if Shedeur didn't go in the first round, but not to go on the second day kind of blew me away. I don't know what happened in any of those meetings. I don't know what kind of presentation he put on or didn't put on. At the end of the day, it's what you and I talked about a couple of weeks ago now. That's in the rearview mirror. It's what about the fit? And there were some rumors, Rich, that he might be going to Philly as he was sliding. And I thought, wow, what a great place for him to go. Jalen Hurts is the starter. You know, he could fit in there. They have such an infrastructure for development that he could literally hide in plain sight and learn how to become a professional quarterback. And now he goes in the 5th round to Cleveland. And, you know, Cleveland hasn't exactly had a reputation for developing drafted quarterbacks. But here's, to me, the conundrum or the intrigue is I believe in the intelligence of Kevin Stefanski and Andrew Berry. I also believe in their new offensive coordinator, Tommy Rees, who I've known since he was the quarterback himself at Notre Dame. Mm-hmm. And I find it intriguing. Okay, what about the fit? Well, they took Dylan Gabriel in the 3rd round. They've got Joe Flacco, who's 40, Kenny Pickett, who at this point is a failed first-round pick. So on one hand, you go, yeah, well, they took Dylan Gabriel and they're 4 quarterbacks. On the other hand, I go, wait a minute. I don't know how they're going to appropriate reps in training camp, and I don't know how this is all going to work. But, you know, Kenny Pickett's making $2.6 million guaranteed. Joe Flacco's making $3 million guaranteed. The other 2 are on rookie contracts. They can do whatever they want here. It doesn't matter. You know, you got an opportunity to earn a job here. And, you know, I had a higher grade on Shedeur than I did on Dylan Gabriel. Now, if they all get an equal opportunity, I'm excited to watch all 4 of them. I know what Joe Flacco is. And Joe will probably, regardless, he could take the first snap of the year, but he'll be on the roster as a backup. I'm excited to watch the other 3 kids get at it because all 3 of them are kids.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.